Independent reporter for Naked Departure. I came to the Ombudsman office today in the private house building. I came with an individual, but the Ombudsman wasn't there. So I decided to when I came back, they told me he wasn't there. So I went where I was going, and I came back. But the security there said to me that the Ombudsman stepped out. So security spoke to the security. I asked her. I said, well, even if the ombudsman is not in office, nobody can go up there. She said, no, that's instructions from the ombudsman. I said to her, but even if she said that if you have to sign, if you come to sign forms or whatever, I said, I don't want to do this thing on people. I said that, okay, I understand that part. But I said to her, you mean nobody could go to the office to speak to the secretary? And allegedly, she's acting secretary. I want to find out what's going on up there in the ombudsman office. I want the prime minister to investigate what is going on in the ombudsman office and who are the persons working in the ombudsman office and if there are legit persons in there working with the ombudsman office. Because I do not understand. Any place is government place supposed to be public. I understand the ombudsman is not there, and they're saying, oh, but the ombudsman, we don't know how long the ombudsman will take, and the ombudsman is telling them, do not let anybody come up when he's not there, right? But the other matters, questions people wants to ask, they're telling me security, and I have no problems with the security. The security is doing her job. She's taking instructions. I have absolutely no problem with that. So she said, oh, but the secretary comes to the phone or the secretary comes down. I said, why would the secretary leave the office and come down? But I said, it's not professional. It is not professional. The ombudsman has an office and people cannot even go up to speak to the secretary. The secretary you have to use the phone. You have to use the phone to speak to the secretary, or you have to she has to come down to you all. But it is nonsense. This is nonsense. There's absolutely no way that a secretary and I would like the prime minister to investigate, because I heard allegedly she's an acting secretary. So I want to find out. I want the prime minister to look into, investigate that office there. Now, I have no issues with the security, but who is the alleged acting secretary? Who appointed her there? Was she appointed by the prime minister? And I will brief the prime minister, the commission, the people I normally brief directly. Now, what issues are the issues I have is that I am speaking to the secretary, and this gentleman has sole addiction, put in his mouth and insulting me, calling me an idiot and all sorts of names that I could think of. And I wasn't even speaking to him. I had no problems speaking. But his sole addiction has, I don't know, they have a what do you call it? An outlet in Trident House. Because I saw they come in and collect shoes at the Trident House. But they have a very disrespectful young man working for them, and he's coming to tell me he's from Black Rock. And she's keep on apologizing. You don't apologize for people like that. You don't need. Listen to me, right? You don't need people like that in your job environment. You don't need it. Because I wasn't even speaking to him. The way you said it, don't call me. I was slammed that phone. Listen to me. But she had the phone in my ears.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.